guys! Gory the Vampire here, welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of Arise. I was gonna do a Let's Play for Tales of, Scarlet Nexus, but I decided to do this instead. Hold on, let me adjust my mic for a second. Alright, so last time, as you guys recall, we pretty much made it out of that frozen land called Sislodia, and now we're into a new realm known as Elde Mancia. And Elde Mancia is a really nice area, so let's go on exploring and capacitive Google in the process. Alright, here we go. And yes, I did fix the audio, so hopefully it sounds better in this episode. If there's any problems, let me know. And yes, we healed the injured last time, so we're not doing that. But if we do, just note we did for a good reason.
I think Hoodle senses something.
When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
So, let's see here. Oh.
Just great.
There are too many Zoogles here. Maybe we should avoid them.
I guess...
Nah, I say we fight them. It'll get our blood flowing and help shake off this weird mood I've been in.
Yeah!
Plus, we all know the only thing I'm good for are these fists. I've got to stay on top of my game, so I don't let anyone down.
Great!
Okay, if you say so, let's do this. So, after battles, you'll accumulate a bonus based on your combat points, viewable at the bottom of the nav map. As this total rises, you'll earn more XP, and better than drop rates and encounter rare foes more often, this bonus decreases over time. So essentially, if you do a chain bonus attack, it gets really, really cool. So, there you go.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Ready! Freeze laser!
I'm not done!
Cover the caster! If they rush you, you gotta come for cover, okay?
So yes, I have been watching Trigon Stampede, and it is a really, really good anime of 2023. I never watched the original, but I do remember hearing a quote from a long YouTuber a long time ago. His quote was the whole Silver Slaughter theme song, sort of. I never really watched the original, but it's good. So, Trigon Stampede is really just, what can I say? It is basically essentially a reboot. Though it's more telling of more backstory behind Vash and his brother, who is completely psycho. I don't know why he is such a psycho, but he is. So you could kind of think of him sort of as the main villain here, but yeah. It's a really good, interesting anime. I highly recommend watch it. I'll try watching the original if I can, but definitely if you guys have not watched Trigon Stampede, definitely give it a watch. It's really good. I'm watching it right now over on Crunchyroll, so there we go.
Out of our way!
You're mine!
Period is right!
You're mine!
Eat this!
You're mine!
It's a dual dark!
Do it! Here I come! It's over!
Come on, I wanted to do that move.
Still! Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
We did it!
Damn, you were right. I'm glad we beat all those Zoogles. It was totally worth it. Right? Even with the Zoogles you struggle against, keep flying enough and eventually you'll get lucky. Oh, so we earned 1100 gold. What to do with that? Alright. Learn that. Of course. What else will we teach this guy to do? Dragon shot. He already knows how to do dragon shots. Let's see what other place. Let's see, who else? Ooh. Place is cool. Interesting. Alright. Well, let's see. That's about it. I think that about covers it. Oh. Ooh, Rising Phoenix. Very nice. Rising Falcon. I feel like Rising Falcon's another one. I think Jude probably from Tales of Xillia probably had that. I'm sure I think that Jude actually has it, but I'm not 100% certain. Let me know in the comments if that was true in Tales of
I'm even
Xillia.
stronger than before.
I might actually have hit the point there, though. Oh, more Zoogles. More Betties. And more of this.
Oh.
You okay? You made a weird sound.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
They won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then. Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
but these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renan's doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.
Well,
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?
So, as you know, or as you might have guessed, knowledge is power, and for those who are lackluster in knowledge, I will just say this much. Earth is made up of several different elements, most of the original four: earth, water, wind, and fire. But there's two other ones that people forget: darkness and lights. Of course, some people have darkness in them, some people are lights. If you do something good, you're on the light side. If you do something bad, you're evil.
Hey, would you look at that? Green as far as the eye can see. I think even the Zoogles look a little fuller than they usually do.
They're still Zoogles, just on a fuller stomach. Don't forget, this is enemy territory we're in.
Yes. Look at this lush and green environment. But yes, if you are an evil person, you are on the side of darkness. And after all, darkness is evil, but hey, whenever there's darkness, there's also light on the bright side. Oh, hey, look at this beautiful castle. Let's get a closer look, shall we? Oh, look at this gorgeous looking area. Oh, I must take a screenshot. Screenshot, come to me. And of course, I'll clip it. So yes, look at this luscious green area. Isn't it so beautiful, folks? Oh, it is so beautiful. Oh, yes. This is what reality should be. Beautiful, luscious greenery. No evil homeless people in sight. No homeless people. No prisons. Only thing that exists is a castle in the kingdom. Filled with wonderful. This is why gaming is so triumphs over reality. People are so stuck up in their heads and they believe everything the government tells them. But if you play video games, hey, you are in control. You control a character. And in games, they have their own ways of dealing with political bullshit. But I don't care for political bullshit. It's all bullshit. The only way how you can survive is if you make up your own choices in life. That is a saying that I will leave you with. Knowledge is power. And with power, you can do anything you want to. Pursue any dreams that you want. I want to be a real-time artist. 3D artist, of course. And I still haven't made time yet to learn Blender, but I plan to. I still want to make a castle. Because apparently I do not know how to do it. I know how to like make towers and such, but I don't know how to make them look really, really cool. Like you see in video games or you see in movies. Or even in TV shows. Like in The Adventures of Merlin. Oh, The Adventures of Merlin is a really, really great TV show. Unfortunately, it's now off of Netflix, but if you watch it over on either, I don't know, Roku channel, or if you buy it, all the seasons on DVD, hey, it's fun. And also, all the episodes are actually funny. Some of them are too dark and scary, kind of like Gotham, but some of them are actually really good.
I see a village over there.
The people working in it look Danon.
Look at these fields and all this livestock. Am I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty easy?
What the hell is going on here?
Hey, nothing wrong with running a farm or doing something like this. Let's see what this area is. Oh, this is beautiful. So this is something you can do on your downtime. If you want to do something like this, you can raise livestock and you can come back here anytime you want to. So let's say that you're on the fifth realm, and let's say you don't want, you're tired and you want to take a break. You can come here and you can help build up livestock. And you know how livestock, you know how farming works. You know, raising animals and such. Of course, bucking out horses and cleaning it out is also disgusting because, oh, you have to deal with horse manure, cow manure, oh god, it's disgusting. But, you know, getting milk out of a cow is actually better. You know, I really wish, you know, if it wasn't for factories and such, agriculture would be much better. You know, everybody would be living healthier lives and everything. But of course, humans' lifespan are limited. I mean, the most common age is 80, but some people can live past that. I mean, Betty White was almost, I think, what is it? I think she was almost about 100. I think she was like, what, like 99? And then she died suddenly, I think. And there are some others. Bernie Sanders, I think he's like 90 something, if I remember correctly. I know some people who are in the political realm, but I don't really care much for them, honestly. Alright, let's see, where am I supposed to go now? I forget. Where's that guy? I'm walking around in circles and I don't know why. Is there a person here? I'm assuming there was a person here. Or maybe I'm just taking a second guess here. Oh well. But yes, you can raise livestock if you want to. I'm sorry for walking around in a circle like a...
I think Hoodle
like an
senses
idiot.
something.
Yes, I know, I sense there's an owl. Damn owl. Why do you torment me so? Where are you, owl? I need to harvest your organs and feed you to a pack of wolves. And then tuck you out for a nice trail of blood. Soak it and eat it. Okay. Maybe I'm being a little dark here, but you get the idea. I'm just toying around with you. I'm not being serious. That reminds me, when I came back from Vegas, I remember being on an airplane, and I remember oh, what is that now? Is that over here? Where are you, owl? Where are you? Where did you go?
I hear a voice.
Where?
Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that'll be too hard to deal with.
Oh, please don't tell me it's another questing thing.
Ah!
If I was okay, I wouldn't be lying here. Now would I?
Uh-huh.
Yep, just about. Well, at this rate, I sure can't move. Maybe this is some sort of sign. Say, kid, mind helping this old geezer out?
All right.
What do you have in mind? I was hoping you could bring me back to my home.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it? I could do that. We were just heading toward... No, not that way. My house is in the opposite direction from the city.
Good grief.
It is? Oh, well. We've come this far. Guess I'll get you back home.
Very nice.
Nice to know there are still some good souls in this trying times. I see a lot of promise in you, kid. I'm nothing special. Just trying my best, old man. I should mention, my back hurts too. Can I ask you to carry me as well? Alright. What? Tired already? I expect better from you. Still, I can appreciate it, kid. If you hadn't come along, I'd have been Zuko food for long.
I guess...
Don't mention it. Still, you're heavier than you look. What the heck do you eat, old-timer? Huh, good question.
Yes.
Name's Bogdell. I run this here ranch, which always keeps my old stomach full, if nothing else. Ah, that's what I was supposed to do first, was rescue this guy, then I can learn the ability of livestock. So, you get the idea, folks. As I said earlier, this is all about raising... This is all about, like, you know, farming as a side quest. You don't have to do it, not necessarily. It's just an option. So, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm just being honest. A wrench?
I don't believe this.
You don't know what a wrench is, boy? Where'd you think all that food you eat in town comes from? It comes from animals. I mean, after all, where do you get pork from? You get it from pigs. I forget. Where do you get some you can get from goats. Milk you can get from cows. Eggs you can get from chickens. And lamb, yes, lamb you can get from goats. Turkey you get from turkeys. And there's a whole bunch. You need to do, you know, if you don't know where all the meat comes from, all different meats come from, definitely use Google. Google is your friend, okay? It's the most well-researched, well-placed to search for things, which I think a lot of people really are lacking in that area. It's so funny. Whenever, you know, it comes across to you, and, you know, it's like, what is it like? You know, a customer walks into a Target, and of course, he always, you know, looks around for different type of toothpaste, and then, of course, he takes 5 or 10 minutes to decide, and then, of course, he's just wasting everybody's time. You know, instead of walking into a store, do your research, okay? It's not that hard. Just go to Google, type up what type of toothpaste are good, and then choose one. And if you want to know the ingredients, just look them up. But honestly, you don't need to look up the ingredients, okay? Seriously, you don't need to read the ingredients. Just buy whatever toothpaste that suits you. Alright, get back into reading. Anyway, I owe you a little something for helping me get back here in one piece. You don't have to do that, it's fine. Oh, but... oh hush, I just need to figure out what. I don't got a lot to spare around here. I know! You all can make use of this here ranch as much as you like. This livestock here will be all yours. Heck, I'll even help look after them. How's that sound?
Huh?
That's nice of you to offer, but I don't know the first thing about raising animals. You'll be fine, trust me. You've got the face the animals will love. I'm sure you'll take good care of them.
Really?
Is this really happening? Yes, so raising livestock can bring up cooking ingredients, and you can make a lot of stuff. So yes, those who don't know about raising animals or how to cook need some support. Those who do, congratulations! You are going to be a well-grown-up farmer. But unfortunately, these days in reality, everything is made from factories. You know, first of all, you know, they grab most of the animals and bring them to slaughterhouses, and then they chop them up for meat and sell them on the market. But there are some stores out there that actually don't actually do that. So there are some what's it called now? There's a name for them. But yes, you know, you just, you know, they're natural food that you can go to. There's plenty around the world. And you know, you just, you know, they sell just plenty of natural fruits and such. They don't sell any, you know, processed foods or such, but you know, you can go to them and you can get them for a really cheap, good price. But if you go to a place like Safeway or any place in general, that's when it gets a little bit hard, because you know, Safeway is a retail store, so they sell. I mean, it's a grocery store and they sell processed foods, but the prices on some of the stuff, whether it be soda or fruits or anything, the prices get really high. But of course, you don't have to worry about paying tax on fruits, but on processed foods, you know, whether that be macaroni or whatever, that's when you do. So there you go. But there are some places that sell, you know, food and stuff at reasonable prices. All just depends on research, of course. I personally love Safeway just because, you know, there's a lot of stuff I can get from Safeway. Of course, if you shop at one of those, oh god, what's that one place called now? I can't think of it, but the prices for all the food and such is over pricey. Don't go there. I can't remember the name now. Anyways, that's all there is to raising livestock in this.
Who would have thought we'd be raising animals in a place like this?
Since we've decided to stop, we should make use of the opportunity.
Do you mean me?
It doesn't matter who.
So yeah, let's start by, let's see, let's send in a chicken first. I always like to start with the chicken because chickens are really easy to take care of. Because all you really just need to do is, you know, you just give them out some chicken feed, and eventually, you know, they grow up to be actual chickens, and then they lay eggs, and you can, you know, you can sell them for a good price. I mean, they're really cheap, honestly. I mean, if you played the game on the Colorless Moon, you can actually, you know, you can also, you know, you can create more new ones if you decide not to cook them. But if you do, well, congratulations, you just destroyed a new reborn chick, and the chicken will be mad at you. Just like those cuckoos from Ocarina of Time, where if you are Adult Link and you attack a chicken, guess what? They will come and attack you. Never hit the chicken with your sword. Although when you're Kid Link, they won't do anything to you. However, you catch 3 magical ones, you actually get the... What is it that you get? You get something out of it. Alright. Alright. Enough goofing around. You know, I've been behind on this, but we'll now just head to the actual Elde Mancia place, and then I shall call it an episode.
I think Hootle senses something.
Forget the owl! Forget the owl! Wait. No, that's a goat. Where is that freaking owl? I want to roast owl! Roast it! Burn it! Cut it down and chop off its face. Okay, now of course I'm just being cynical here. I don't mean to be cynical. I mean, I know it's close by, but I can't see it. Oh, there it is. It's right in front of my face.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
There we go. God, it took me forever to find it. My God. I finally found it. I was so stupid not to look down on the ground. Hard to find something, you know, when it's covered in weeds. Welcome, folks. Welcome to Elde Mancia. Look at this beautiful place. So beautiful, gorgeous. There are many. If you go on Google and you search up some castle and kingdoms, you'll find a lot, even anime ones. There's one I'm using for my home browser, and it looks beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. Wait till you see the inside of this place. Really, really cool. What do you see, folks? Amazing, right? Oh, it's so gorgeous. Looks so adorable. Oh. So this is Viscint. This is the castle that we're in. Viscint's pretty cool.
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elde Mancia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Droshin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Danans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Droshin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Alright. So check this place out. See for yourselves how beautiful this is. It is just so breathtaking. Isn't it, folks? Alright. Well, I will stop this for now. We will continue more on exploring this in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful episode of Tales of Arise. And yes, come back for more Let's Plays. I'll try to get to doing some Scarlet Nexus maybe tomorrow. If not, maybe my next day off. I'll try to get to it, but I have other stuff to do. I have a concert to attend to tonight. So there you go. Anyways, that about covers it. And if you need any more, just follow me on social media. Facebook is always the best place because I basically share my stuff over on Facebook the most. I don't really post stuff on Twitter because no one's following me over on Twitter, and I'm unfortunately not using Instagram because, well, I just don't really use it that much. Although, occasionally on my off chance, I just use my personal account. I don't really use it much here, but anyways, that about covers it. Come back for more Let's Plays, animated runs, gaming runs. I'll try to get to doing more gameplays. I haven't really been uploading much gameplays, but I'll get to doing it around sometime, guys, so don't worry about that. And if you want more information about how to raise livestock, you can go ahead and probably leave a comment. Although I'm not an expert in raising livestock because, well, one is that's not really my thing, but I do know some stuff about gaming. And there's a lot of stuff going on about gaming, but I will just leave it at that. Alright, till then guys, this is Anime Core 85 with Kuri the Vampire, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.